Yes, friends, I welcome you all in the Standard 10th Subject English, Unit 4, 4.4, Unbeatable Supermom Mary Com, and the last activity of this lesson, at the same time, the last activity of the textbook. Yes, friends. Now, concentrate on page number 154, language study. First question, underline the subordinate clause and state their kind. Yes, main clause and subordinate clause. We have seen it while learning the clauses in the 6th standard, 7th standard till 9th, and many videos in the 10th even. So, some sentences are given for you, and what we have to do? We have to underline the subordinate clause, and you have to state, means you have to tell what kind of subordinate clause it is. The first sentence, that is A. Enough has been said about this great warrior who conquered the world. Now, I have put the subordinate clause in the green ink. Who conquered the world is the subordinate clause given in the given sentence. And who means here, who conquered the world? So, this is the who conquered the world adds some meaning to the great warrior. So, as it has added the meaning to the noun, it is the adjective clause. Who conquered the world? So, who conquered the world is the subordinate clause, which is the adjective clause. Now, the second sentence, the mailboxes kindly practiced with me whenever I required them. Whenever I required them is the subordinate clause in the given sentence, and as it tells us about the action, whenever I required them, it is the adverb clause of time. Whenever tells you about the timing. So whenever I required them is the adverb clause of time. Then C. I think that more people should take up sports as a full-time career. Sports as a full-time career is the subordinate clause, and it is the noun clause. Now E. That's the best thing that has happened to me. That has happened to me tells you something more about that particular things. That means it adds some meaning to the noun, and so it is adjective, and that has happened to me is the adjective clause. Now we have broken the sequence. We have taken C and then we have taken E. D was missing. It was the adjustment of the paper. And now C about D. What is the D? Do you think nutrition is the neglected area in Indian sports? If you read it like this, do you think that nutrition is the neglected area in Indian sports? While putting and reading it with that, you will get that nutrition is a neglected area in the Indian sports is the subordinate clause, which is noun clause. Now, F. India managed only 6 medals in 2012 Olympic, even though we are a nation of 1.3 billion people. Even though we are a nation of 1.3 billion people is adverb clause of condition. There is a condition. We are many by number, our population, but we gain gold medals less. This is the contrast. So, at the same time, it is the adverb clause of contrast too. This was our first question in language study. Underline the subordinate clause and state their kind. We have underlined the clauses and we have written the kind of the clauses. Now, we have to deal with the second one. That second question in the language study. Pick out from the text the verb forms of. It is very important. We have to find it from the text. Unbeatable, Supermom, Mary Kom. From the text. Qualification. What we have to write? Verb form. Qualification. Verb is quality. Negligence. Verb is neglect. Company. The verb is accompany, to go with. Coach was not allowed to go with Mary Kom. Means coach did not accompany her. We have gone through the sentence. Now, decision. Decide. Decision, decide. Now, practice. Verb is practice. Noun is practice. The word is practice and the verb is practice. What is the difference then? I underline it with the red one. Practice is practice, noun. And practice is the verb. Ce is the noun. Se is the verb. Now remember, or do you recall any another example with the change in the alphabet from C to S, noun to verb? Do you remember? It is advice. Advice is noun. Advice is verb. That is the speciality about this type of the words. Ce to Se. Ce, noun. Se, verb. Do remember this by making the different type of the particular games or particular not in your mind. KNOT not. Not KNOT. गाठ मारायची आपल्याला मेंदूत की सी असेल प्रॅक्टिस सी असेल तर नाऊन आहे SE असेल तर व्हर्ब आहे ॲडव्हाइस CE असेल तर नाऊन आहे ॲडव्हाइस SE असेल तर व्हर्ब आहे व्हेरी गुड एक्झाम्पल इट इज रिमेंबर इट वेल बर्थ born verb is born. That was the second A. Pick out from the text the verb forms. Now B. What is B? It is pick out the noun forms of. Pick out the noun forms of, and the first A is represent. Now you have to put in the noun form. From represent, representative. You may have heard the name medical representatives. Visit doctors and medical stores to sell their medicines of their companies. Representative, medical representative, you may have heard the name. Represent, representative. Change, remains as it is. Change. Prepare, preparation. Now you have to make the preparations for your 10th examination, which is coming very near, and it is the last lesson and the last video of the text of the 10th class. Prepare, preparation. Achieve, achievement. Achieve, achievement. Aware, awareness. There must be awareness related to pandemic because it is increasing in Pusad day by day. So again we are in the same condition as the pandemic was going to spread 1 year before. Again the same situation is there. So we must be aware about the pandemic. There must be awareness in the citizens. Awareness. Succeed, success. Nothing succeed like success. Both words are used in a sentence. Nothing succeeds like a success. That is the proverb. Succeed, success. That was the B1. Pick out the noun forms. Now last one from the second question. 2B and it is C. What is it? Now C. Question 2C. Pick out the adjective forms of. First, favor, favorite. Favor, favorite. Proportion, proportionate. Finance, financial. Nutrition, nutritional. Female, feminine. This may be the new word for you. Female, feminine. Feminine gender. When I have explained you in the 9th class about the verb, the tenses, where first person, singular number, plural number, second person, first person, second person, singular number, plural, then third person, in third person, masculine gender, feminine gender, and neuter gender. He, she, it. He is a masculine gender, she is a feminine gender, it is a neuter gender. There you come across the word feminine. Now addition, additional. Now it is your additional job to go through the remaining part and the remaining grammar parts in the portion. And here is the last video of the from the text of 10th standard related with English. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much and wish you all the best for the coming exam. Get prepared. Thank you. Thanks a lot.